Hi there. This is John Drew here from Mystic Store. Um, I just wanted to take a moment to catch up with you in terms of what I see as a very exciting development for the future of Mystic Store. One of the principal reasons for creating Mystic Store in the first place was all about mysticism. It was all about psychics. It was about mediums, about clairvoyance and spiritual healers, because that's kind of where the epiphany came from for me back in 2018. Um, since when I have immersed myself pretty much in the subject. I'm not psychic. I'm not a medium. I'm not. I'm not a spiritual healer, to the best of my knowledge. But I think we all have abilities that we are unaware of, and we have an opportunity to understand and to expand our consciousness. Because my thought is we're all on this mystic journey through life, whether we're doing it consciously or unconsciously. I used to be doing it unconsciously. Now I do it consciously. And I realize the healing aspects of understanding who we really are and what we're really here for. And a big part of that healing can come through having a reading with a medium or a clairvoyant or whichever particular skill set they may have, which enables you to reach out to the other side, um, to the higher vibrational forces that exist around us all the time. They act as that bridge between our realm here in the 3D, 4D realm, 5D, who knows, up into the higher realms, to those levels that we can't see and we can't hear under normal circumstances, or we don't believe we can anyway. Maybe we will over time. I think things are changing. I think that's part of the reason the COVID thing is happening. It's causing a shift, and a shift that needed to happen. Anyway, before I digress too much, the point I was going to make that I'm quite excited about this, the whole reason for creating Mystic Store in the first place, is not just to sell fabulous giftware and real high quality artisan products and real natural things, and I do still love that, and I always will. But it was about the mystic side. It's about connecting with mystics so that you can come to Mystic Store. And when we have the bricks and mortar, you'll be able to walk in through the door and book these things. But for now, in the world we live in, we need to do this on an online version through Zoom. And my intention over these next few weeks, in the very near future, is to establish a connection and a booking system that will enable you to come to Mystic Store and be able to book a reading. And it'll be on Zoom, or it'll be on a similar kind of thing, but more likely Zoom, so that you can have a one-to-one with a talented reader who will be able to help you and heal. And maybe you just do it because you're interested in understanding more about it and finding out what's out there for you. Or maybe it could be you've lost a loved one and you feel the need to reach out and see if there are any messages for you. I know how healing it can be because it was for me. And I'd never thought about ever having a reading before up until May 2018. And I gave you the story on that before, but that was down to my daughter having had a reading, having this fantastic reading. And it linked back to me. It linked back to me. So the messages coming through were largely for her, but also they were for me and very specific. So that kind of started me on the journey. And I do realize how powerful this is now. And I have more regular readings. And I've been having more recently because I'm in Sheffield and I'm getting to understand the local landscape with regards to the readers, the mediums, the psychics, etc. While at the same time, still staying in touch with my friends over the water in California who also have an awful lot to offer. I know because I've been there and I've just experienced their gifts for healing and for passing information through. So That's the next thing. So I want you to watch this space, because the next product line, I wouldn't call them a product because they're real people, they're real sentient beings. And I want to connect, or give you the opportunity to connect with them, to create a booking system. And we're going to start to build all that out, and it's going to be fascinating. I'm really looking forward to that. That's a passion of mine. I have got more stuff I want to share with you as well, but I'm going to save it for another broadcast. Shamanism is one of the things at the top of my list at the moment, and going on shamanic journeys into the other worlds, whether that's the lower world, the middle world, or the upper world, to meet your power animals and your teachers on the other side. It all sounds a little bit crazy, I know, but the reality is this has been around for 60,000 years to our knowledge, and it's existed for 60,000 years, and there's a groundswell in this, and there's a groundswell for a reason. There are things from the past that we have forgotten, and when we tap into this and when we start to understand this, then I think we all stand to gain. So I'm going to talk to you a bit more about that in the future. I think that's the next like kind of bookie type of thing. And I'm going to start bringing books into the equation as well, because I think a bit like I discussed previously. Where is it? I've still got it here somewhere. Yeah, talked to you about this one before. Many Lives, Many Masters. Brilliant book. Dr. Brian Weiss. And he's got many other books as well, which kind of follow the same kind of track. And it's genius stuff. And it really is eye-opening. And it does change your perspective on life for the better. There'd be no point in changing it for the worse, because then you might as well just close your eyes and just forget about it. But no, this is really, it's uplifting stuff, and it's amazing, truly amazing. So anyway, for now, all I'm saying, watch this space. We're going to start shifting into mediumship, clairvoyance, and the rest of it. And I'll be introducing you to the people that will be offering their services out to you, and through the booking system that I've yet to create, but we're going to make it happen. And you maybe do an individual reading. There's a possibility you can also do a group reading on Zoom as well. So if you've got a bunch of you around there and you're interested, then we can do that as well. Sometimes the energies, I'm guessing, can get a little bit mixed up because you never quite know who's coming through for who. But nevertheless, group readings can be enormous fun as well, and very enlightening, and so I definitely wouldn't shy away from it. So I'll leave that with you for now, and I'll wish you love and light. This is John Drew, the founder of Mystic Store, and I look forward to seeing you again sometime soon.